Hello, one and all. Welcome back to Old Skies. You can probably tell in my voice I'm feeling quite a bit better. We're here in the past to help Chloe, who is a recently retired boxing champion, talk to another recently retired boxing champion, I guess to get some advice. But as we found out with our first mission, a lot of these people have ulterior motives, so maybe she'll have one as well. We got a large crate here.
That's too heavy for me to lift.
Of course, it's the first thing I interact with. Barred windows for a bar's windows. Clever. Barrel is empty, but smells strongly of whiskey. Maybe we should talk to her first.
Chloe,
Yeah? What's up?
Let's ask about her boxing career.
so, you're a boxer.
Was. I retired. You really never heard of me? I'm a 3-time world champion.
No, sorry. Shifting timelines make it hard to follow sports.
That must be weird.
Perils of the job.
Well, at least this way I know you're not some fangirl.
I'm curious about her retirement.
Why did you retire anyway?
I didn't want to do it anymore.
And that was that?
That was that. Boxing is a young person's game. I'm almost 65. The Anderson treatments can only take me so far. Time to hang up the gloves.
Yeah, about that Anderson guy. Never heard of him.
So, this Simon Inman, what can you tell me about him? Anything that's not in the historical record?
Not much. Just that he was a sickly kid who grew up to win the championship. Like me.
Your biography says he inspired you to become a boxer. Is that why you want to meet him now?
Yeah. His story gave me direction way back then. I'm hoping he can do the same again for me now.
You really think talking to Simon can help you?
I don't know. It's worth a shot. Not like anybody else has any decent advice.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
I thought we were just gonna
You're
let
in
her go.
charge.
Let her just leave her. I'm just gonna live my life in this time period. Can we? Okay, the first tie jump we couldn't get the door open. Let's see if we can get this one open.
Oh, blast it. Not again.
Nozzo, we really need to start vetting these landing points.
Sorry.
I hope it's like that every time. Barrel's empty, but so strong of whiskey. Maybe we can... I mean, you can climb over.
It's half rotted. It would collapse if I tried standing on it.
I guess we can...
That's too heavy for me to lift.
Right. So she can help us lift it, right? Can I use the tool?
Locked from the outside. Again. And no keyhole on this side either. Again.
By the way, if you ever want to watch some amazing women's boxing, check out Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Very awesome women's boxers. Okay.
Chloe.
Yeah? What's up?
Yeah.
Chloe, we've hit a small
Or we could do
snag.
that.
Would you mind giving me a boost over the fence? Then I can open it from the other side.
I've got a better idea.
That works too.
I thought it might. Let's go.
I think we should just bring her on every mission. It's handy.
Sweet Vegas. Is this a real 5 Points bar?
That it is.
Do you think, if we have time,
If we have time. But not right now.
I'll hold you to that?
Are these the same pigeons? Barking dog. The bar's basement is stocked with barrels of all shapes and sizes. You can also see a bunch of discarded broken boxing gear down there. Okay. In the cold light of day, the interior of the bar doesn't look too inviting.
We don't have time for a drink.
Popular local drinking establishment in this when and where. I'm never gonna get used to that. Okay. Infamous 5 Points neighborhood. I remember the 5 Points from Gangs of New York. That's where that takes place, right?
God. Ugh, the smell. Doesn't New York have indoor plumbing in this time?
They do, but it's still pretty rare. And horses don't use toilets.
No sanitation department?
Not for another 10 years.
Gross.
Sorry. Should have warned you.
Nah, I'm good. Mary the Marauder smelled worse, and I went 5 rounds with her in 2059.
Just be careful where you step.
I love these character moments. Ida's Arena. Let's go.
Left.
These two belong to you, Brian?
No, never seen him before, Miss Ida.
Well, if you want autographs, go someplace else. If you want tickets, we're sold out for the rest of the season. Anything else? Make it quick.
Right. Left. Left.
So we got Brian
Right.
and Ida.
Right.
Photographing
Left.
of impressive looking
Right.
boxer.
Again.
According to the plaque, his name
Left.
is Fightin' Frank
Right.
Fontana.
Left. Left. Right.
Gym towel.
Right. Left. Right.
Sticking a post-fight
Again.
sweat. I can't concentrate with this guy
Left.
talking.
Right.
Let's talk to him.
Left. Left.
Hello. Can you spare a moment?
Not really.
We're looking for a boxer named Simon Inman. Do you know him?
No, can't you see I'm busy, lady? Ida's in charge. Talk to her.
So, you're a boxer.
Oh, what gave it away? The gloves?
Right. Of course.
Well, anyone can wear gloves.
You're not
but
wearing gloves.
You've definitely got something special.
Thanks, lady.
Your form's excellent, and that follow-through?
Well, I have been working on that. Ida says I gotta stay on my toes, but I'm a brawler, you know?
Could we?
Sure.
That's just hand wraps. I'd say I'm an expert boxing guy, although I've done VR boxing. I haven't done real boxing, but I've been watching boxing for a long time. So this should be interesting.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Pair of boxing
Left.
gloves, look
Right.
ornamental. Perhaps they were
Again.
used to win an important fight.
Left.
Certificate
Right.
grants Ida's Arena the right
Left.
to host professional
Right.
boxing matches.
Left.
However, it doesn't look particularly authentic.
Again.
All right, Ida.
Left. Right. Left.
Sorry to disturb you. Are you Ida?
Left.
Listen to this one, Brian. You ever hear a voice so prim and proper?
Only you, Miss Ida.
You got that right. That boy is lucky I'm not 30 years younger.
Again.
Continuing my stories
Left.
about food, I used to go to a place
Left.
called Ida's
Left.
Diner,
Right.
my hometown, all the time.
Left.
And this lovely,
Right.
lovely old
Again.
lady. I don't think she ever knew
Left.
my name, but she knew my
Right.
order.
Left.
So every time I go in,
Left.
she'd
Right.
give me a little
Right.
nod and then bring it out
Left.
to me. It's wonderful. I
Right.
used to go there for breakfast.
Again.
It's like kind of like a
Left.
diner style
Right.
breakfast. Like kind of
Left.
not really greasy spoon,
Right.
like a better greasy
Right.
spoon.
Left. Right. Again.
Can you tell me anything about this place?
What's to tell? If you want to watch two people beat each other unconscious, this is the place. But I'm guessing you're a bit tight-laced for such things, aren't you?
Tight-laced.
You heard me. Your friend, on the other hand, I'm guessing she does more than just watch. You a fighter too?
I'm retired.
I knew it. I'd love to see you go a few rounds against my Brian. You interested?
I said I'm retired.
Too bad.
Right.
I mean, I vaporized someone.
Right. Again.
I could vaporize you. I can't right now.
Right.
As long as we're having a conversation,
Left.
there's no vaporizing that's going
Right.
to happen.
Left. Right.
Do you know a man named Simon Inman?
What would you say, Brian? Do we know Simon Inman?
Can't say that we do, Miss Ida.
There's your answer.
Left. Right.
That's
Right. Left.
weird.
Right.
Are you sure you don't know Simon Inman?
I am sure I answered this question already.
He was in this arena 6 months ago.
Was he now? 6 months is a long time in this business.
It was in the newspaper. Show her, Fia.
Left. Right.
We already
Again.
read this.
Left.
See? He won the championship belt.
Shush, Brian. Fine. Yes, I knew him, but I don't know him anymore. And that's the bottom fact. And speaking of bottoms, you're blocking my view of Brian's. We done here?
Left.
Can you tell me about Simon? The one you knew?
Keen kid, orphaned not long ago, trying to find a way to get by. He was slaving away at a dead-end job when he first showed up here. Never thought he'd make it 5 minutes, let alone to the championship. He surprised us all.
Right. Again.
About Simon Inman.
I've said all I'm going to. I can help you look for any other boxer, but not him.
Kind of
Like
exhausted
Brian
dialogue.
over there, for instance. He's well worth looking at. I do it all the time.
Left.
Okay.
Left.
You'd really let Brian and Chloe fight? Is that even allowed?
Stop living in the dark ages, lady.
Yeah, the crowd loves it when women and men fight in the ring.
They spend more too. You sure you're out of the game?
Yeah, completely sure.
Left. Right.
Something bad happened to her, right?
Left.
Well, thanks for the assistance, I suppose.
Good luck out there.
Again.
What about push-up guy?
Left.
In the back of Ida's arena is an impressive boxing ring.
Left.
Either side, a
Right.
set of bleachers
Right. Left.
waits for an eager audience.
Again. Left.
Ida's desk is
Right.
overflowing with paperwork. You're unsure exactly
Right.
why she would have
Right.
so much.
Left. Right. Again.
Okay.
Left.
Maybe we go back to the
Right.
bar?
Left.
Chloe,
Will you look at this place? I came up in a gym just like it. Old school, no tech. Just the punch bags, the ropes, and the smell of stale sweat. Nothing like it. Anyway, what's up?
Oh.
Again.
let's get back to it, shall we?
You're in charge.
Right.
I don't think there's anywhere
Left.
else to go here.
Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Again. Left. Right. Left.
Brian,
What is it?
about Simon Inman.
I already told you.
Okay.
I couldn't help but notice your reaction earlier
Reaction?
to our conversation about Simon Inman winning the championship belt. There it is again. Care to explain?
No.
You obviously know Simon Inman. Anything you can tell me could be useful.
You know, my dear Daddy Mason, God rest his soul, had a saying. If you don't want to eat flies, keep your mouth shut.
Quite the poet.
I don't want to eat flies, is all I'm saying.
Daddy Mason?
My dear departed daddy, who'd you think?
Right, of course. Can you tell me anything else about yourself?
What a strange thing to ask. No.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. Left.
Let's do some research.
Right. Left. Right. Again. Left. Right. Left.
Basic. I gotta get out of this room.
Right. Right.
I gotta get out of this room.
Right.
Drive me crazy.
Left.
I can't do research here though, so let's go back to the barking dog. There we go. Much better. So February 12th, 1852 to 1891, died at age 39. Employment history unknown. Complications from cholera, cause of death. Citywide boxing champion in 1871 in the heavyweight division. Very low impact. We don't know where he lives on the timeline. Ringside Review article. May 25th, 1934. Simon Inman and a Legacy of Inspiration by Franklin Harrow. In the annals of New York City's pugilistic history, few stories resonate as deeply as that of Simon Inman. As a young boy, Simon was beset by rheumatic fever, an ailment that left him frail and uncertain of his future. However, through an unwavering commitment to diet and exercise, he transformed himself from a sickly child into one of the most formidable boxers of the 1870s. Simon's defining moment came when he advanced to the citywide championship fight. With skill and steadfast determination, Simon claimed victory, a triumph that not only secured his legacy, but also served as an inspiration to those who face seemingly insurmountable odds. Simon retreated from public life thereafter, ending his career on the highest of high notes. Sadly, 20-some years after his championship win, Simon's life was tragically cut short by a cholera outbreak. As I document his life, it's clear that Simon Inman exemplified the enduring spirit of a true champion. Even decades later, his story of resilience and the capacity to overcome adversity continues to resonate with boxers everywhere. I'm getting the impression there's more to this story, though. Ringcraft Review interview transcript from April 23rd, 1921 about Brian Mason. Franklin Harrow says, what would you say was the biggest highlight for you? Brian. Geez, kid, every time I stepped into that ring was a highlight to me. The cheers, the adrenaline, the rush of victory. Once you got a taste of that, you spend the rest of your life chasing it. Franklin says, indeed, your first year was marked by victory after victory. You even made it to the championship match. Brian, that was 50 years ago. Couldn't quite seal the deal, but that's okay. Franklin, do you agree with the critics who said you were too predictable? Maybe a little, but who cares? I boxed my way, with all my heart and soul. Could I have switched things up? Sure. But in the heat of the match, I stuck to what I knew best. Didn't make me a winner, but it made me happy. That's a wonderful perspective. Thank you for sharing your story with us, Mr. Mason. Thank you for keeping our history alive, son. Remember, it's not always about how many fights you win, but how you fight them that counts.
Fia, are you really looking up the archive data of a client in front of the client?
No?
I'll just pretend you didn't do that, okay?
Oh. Whoops.
Chloe,
Yeah? What's up?
let's get back to it, shall we?
You're in charge.
We don't have time for...
Okay, so I've got to find something in here. Or I have to get away from her to be able to look her up. What if we do Simon Inman and Brian Mason? No results. Okay. Inman and Mason?
Nozzo,
Yeah, Fia.
this job is reminding me I haven't been to the gym in a while.
Bit of advice. Make sure the place is chrono-locked first.
Speaking from experience.
The arm curl machine chrono-shifted into a leg press in the middle of my second set. Needed a cast for a week.
Noted. Avoid the gym.
Thus endeth the lesson.
Ouch.
Tight-lipped bunch, these boxers. Acting as if Simon never fought here.
Don't you have proof that he did?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should, use it.
Right, Nozzo.
Standing by.
A little bit of a hint. Didn't we show them the article, though? I really want to drink. Right.
Right. Left. Left.
Brian, look at this newspaper.
Yeah?
The headline says, Inman knocks out Mason.
Ah.
You fought Simon in the championship match.
Sure.
You said you didn't know him.
And I don't. I knew him. Past tense.
Past tense? Do you mean he's dead?
No, he's
No, don't care.
alcoholic,
You want
probably.
to talk to that thug? Fine. Just leave me out of it.
That's why the bar's there.
Simon's a thug.
Did I say thug?
Yeah, you did.
Well, forget it. I said nothing. I'm not eating flies.
Can you tell us about the fight?
I lost.
So that's why you're training so hard. Planning on a comeback?
From him? Nah. Ain't worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Okay.
Left. Right. Again.
Look at this. Simon fought here 6 months ago.
Left.
I believe we established this already. 6 months is a long time in this business.
Again. Left. Right. Left. Left.
Can we
Right.
pay him? Bribe him?
Why are you waving that around? What have you heard about me?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Darn right.
Okay.
Left. Right. Again.
Okay.
Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right.
Chloe,
Yeah? What's up?
Nothing
Again.
new.
let's get back to it, shall we?
You're in charge.
Left. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Again.
So,
Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right.
tried this.
Right. Again. Again! Left!
And we tried Mason and Inman, right?
Right! Right! Left! Right! Again! Left! Right! Left!
Okay.
Left! Right! Right!
Brian,
What else?
What is it?
Simon's a thug.
Did I say thug?
Yeah, you did.
Well, forget it. I said nothing. I'm not eating flies.
I'll leave you to it.
What if maybe
Yeah.
she'll say something about him being a thug?
Right! Again!
Ida,
Right!
Make it quick.
Left!
Brian referred to Simon as a thug. Do you share that view?
Damn it, Brian. I say he should know better,
Okay.
but I don't keep him around for his brains.
Answer the question.
Tell me one thing first. Why do you care so much?
I'm a fan.
A fan of Simon Inman.
Yes, he inspired me to get into the game. I want to meet him and to ask him something.
What kind of something?
That's my business. I already answered your question, now answer mine.
Fine. A deal's a deal. Yes, Simon's a thug. To the bone. Didn't start that way, but that's how he ended up. The kid should have stayed at the oyster stand. Maybe he would have been happier.
Right! Left! Left!
You mentioned an oyster stand.
Minna's Oysters on Essex by the market. Nice woman, always gives me extra butter.
New lead.
And they knew Simon.
Simon used to work there before she fired him. She had to, after all.
Had to.
Well, yes. Business is business.
Left! Left!
Stealing
Right.
stuff?
Right! Left! Right! Again!
How did Simon end up that way?
Now look what you've done. You've got an old lady reminiscing. Ida, you old windbag.
Please, I need to know.
I ain't saying a word about Simon, but I'll tell you this. Some boxers, they let winning go to their heads. Most end up okay, but some get real mean.
Left!
So
Right!
you're saying Simon got mean?
I never said I was talking about Simon. You'd best remember that.
Jeez, it's hard to get information out of these people.
Right! Left!
About this oyster stand where Simon worked.
I told you it's over on, and that's all.
All right.
Thanks.
Left!
All right, I'm out of here. I don't want to talk to these people again.
Left! Right! Again!
So many secrets. I guess they don't want to spread gossip too. Let's check out this oyster
I
stand.
told you, I'll have it Wednesday.
This is getting to be a grind. Pony up with whatever you've got, or I'll have to come back in an hour with friends.
Oh, you have friends? Sorry. That was uncalled for. Here's what I've got. Take it or leave it. I'd say you're enjoying this, but I don't think you enjoy anything these days.
I'll be back Wednesday for the rest.
That hayseed thinks he's too high for his nut.
Huh. Was that wasn't him, was it? Can I look at the paper? Oh, you believe this is St. Paul's. You heard about it collapsing 20 years ago. Or 170 years from this current when. The food seller shucks oyster after oyster without even looking down once.
Hello.
Oh, hello, dear.
Are you all right?
Me? Just spanking. I'm out here in the fresh air, selling these fine oysters.
Love this
It's
music.
just, I couldn't help but overhear that argument. It sounded nasty.
You must be new to Essex Street. Round here, arguing is how we say hello. Don't you worry about me. Water off a duck's back.
Was she getting extorted? Hard to tell.
We're looking for someone you may know. Simon Inman.
Simon, you just missed him by about 10 seconds. Sorry.
Was he the man you were saying hello to?
Yeah, saying hello. That's what we were doing.
If that dude's a heavyweight, she's really big. Because she was about his size.
We heard that Simon used to work for you.
That's right, but only for a while. He never really took to it.
So you fired him.
I didn't really want to. I felt bad for him, but things change.
Do you know where Simon might have gone?
What a question. Are you looking for trouble? Because that's what you'll find.
We just want to ask him a question.
Huh. Well, good luck getting an answer. He's tougher to crack than a split-shell clam.
Do you know where he is or not?
I'm not that boy's keeper. He's made that very clear.
So, tell me about these oysters.
They're fresh from the bed, plump, sweet, and beautifully briny. Penny apiece. 3 for 2.
Maybe later. How did things change, exactly?
He's a nice enough boy. It didn't work out.
You're not the first to say that.
Well, it fits.
That was not a nice boy. Please, be honest with us.
All right? He got mean, is all. Really mean and empty. The kid just got empty.
That can happen with a lot of head trauma.
What do you mean by Simon being empty?
That there's nothing inside him. Like the light went out of his soul. Nobody wants to be around someone like that. And who can blame him? Not even his buddies at the Barking Dog want anything to do with him.
Well, we know the barking dog.
You said you felt bad for Simon.
It was just sad, wasn't it? He could have been so much more.
Why do you say that?
I shouldn't say anymore. What's done is done.
The barking dog?
It's a bar downtown a ways. Real bucket of blood. Boxers love it.
We're familiar with it. You're saying Simon's a regular.
He was. I doubt they want anything to do with him. Nobody does.
Goodbye.
I'm here if you want anything.
I want to buy some oysters.
Nozzo, think the brass would mind if I bought some of these oysters?
No, but I wouldn't recommend it. The process of depuration won't be in common use for at least another 20 years.
Depuration?
The removal of impurities, like sand or silt and fecal matter.
Right. I'll pass then.
Oh, okay. What about this guy? Can't talk to them. Barrel of oysters. How do I leave?
The barking dog. It's like it was meant to be, isn't it?
How so?
We landed in the alley right next to it. And Simon Inman's a regular there. That can't be a coincidence.
It can. It's only natural that a bar popular with boxers would be close to the boxing arena. And we chose that landing point for exactly the same reason. To be close to the arena.
I guess so. I still want that drink. That's definitely meant to be.
I want the drink too. So if you run into an issue where you can't... It might have something to do with the resolution. You can't click on the right side of the screen. You can change to windowed mode and then you can do it. For some reason, it's stopping my mouse from going further. I'll have to report that as a bug. Okay. Figured it out. See, even over here.
Well, it looks like you got your wish sooner than we expected.
Like I said, fate. Speaking of, is it okay if I order something while we're in there?
I suppose so. Enjoy yourself.
Hot Yuma, you're the best.
Just try not to get sick. If you vomit in the past, we keep your security deposit.
I can handle myself.
Okay, this...
Wow. Will you look at this place? It's got sawdust on the floor and everything.
should be interesting.
Hello, barkeep.
Hello yourself. Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Is that a problem?
Nope. What'll it be?
That's more like it. Set me up with a base burner, will ya?
A what?
You know, bug juice.
What juice?
Firewater, bottled courage.
Those seem to be words, but they mean nothing to me.
For Rome's sake, does nobody speak cowboy? A whiskey.
Oh, well, why didn't you say? Coming right up.
This is New York City, right? boxer's robe. Ball? Third ball? We're just taking it. Okay, sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
We're looking for Simon Inman. Do you know him?
That guy? I ain't saying nothing.
You and everybody else. What's his deal? Why does everyone hate him so much?
Ain't my place to say. I just don't want trouble.
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
Oh, I ain't begun to make this difficult.
You wouldn't dare.
You want to test me?
Not really.
Holy
Sorry you
crap!
had to see that, ladies, because I can't leave any witnesses.
Oh! What the hell?
Fia? Damn it. Activating ERP.
It's got sawdust on the floor and everything. Ugh. Hey, you alright? Maybe you're the one who shouldn't be drinking. See you inside.
You okay?
Ugh. Emergency rewind protocol. Always murder on the stomach.
That's why we only use it in extreme situations. Like this one.
I know. Still don't like it.
Do you remember what happened?
It's a bit fuzzy, but did Simon Inman just shoot me?
Yeah. And he'll be back any minute.
Forewarned is forearmed, Nozzo. I'm ready.
Okay, but I guess that was, yeah, we got killed. That's more of an emergency than the previous incident, but I would have been cool with rewinding to keep Anderson from running away? No? Okay. Well, we got that ball, eh? We have to set something up.
Hello, barkeep.
Right. I need to prevent history from repeating. There must be something around here that can help.
Hello yourself. Bit
Oh.
early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Spot.
Is that a problem?
Nope. What'll it be?
That's more like it.
Am I supposed to put the ball
set
on the
me up with a
ground so he
big burner,
slips?
Will ya?
A what?
You know, bug juice.
He stood about here.
What juice?
Firewater.
Blast it. The floor's warped. The ball won't stay put.
Those seem to be words, but they mean nothing to me.
For Rome's sake, does nobody speak cowboy a whiskey?
Oh, well, why
Uh,
didn't you say? Coming right up.
I see no point in that.
Okay.
Perhaps another tactic. One ball in the pocket, coming up. I don't see how that would be useful. That ratty old thing looks like it would fall apart if I sneezed on it.
Okay.
Chloe,
What?
Simon Inman is about to walk in.
He is? Great. I can't wait to finally meet him. Wow, I'm actually sweating. Do I look nervous? How's my hair?
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you.
Can you do this later?
Can you do this later? Preferably when we're gone.
This can't wait.
Oh, look at you, the big man. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
I mean, I don't want to have to shoot him. There's got to be another solution.
What about a round of drinks? On me! We can talk this out over a beer.
I'm not serving. Not as long as this chiseler's ruining the ambiance. So, how about you vamoose and let me get back to work?
You wouldn't dare.
Round of drinks. Please. Let's just take a second.
Time's up.
Jesus! Blasted.
Sorry you had to see that, ladies, because I can't leave any witnesses.
This side.
Not again. Activating ERP.
It's got sawdust on the floor and everything.
Ugh.
Don't go in there.
Didn't we just go over this? If Simon's in there, that's where we need to be. See you inside.
Wait! Blasted.
Okay. Now, we did see that there's a bunch of discarded broken boxing gear.
I can't leave the client in.
Okay. So, what else can I do with the billiard? How can I get it? So I need to like get it balanced,
Hello,
or
Hello yourself. Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Is that a problem?
Nope. What'll it be?
That's more like it. Set me up with a base burner.
I don't see how.
A what?
You know,
I don't.
What juice?
firewater, bottled courage.
can I go back out?
Chloe, we need to leave.
Leave? We haven't gotten what we came here for yet. For Rome's sake, does nobody speak cowboy? A whiskey.
Let's try this again.
Oh, well, why didn't you say?
No, it's still
Coming right up.
one ball in the pocket. Chloe, we need to leave.
Okay. Can I
I see no point in that.
like shave it?
That's one of my billiard balls. Please don't steal it. You wouldn't believe how many of those we get through in a month.
People regularly steal billiard balls?
The gangs like to use them as weapons. Stuff one in a sock, swoosh clonk padonk, lights out, buddy.
I promise I'll put it back.
Right,
before
I was
leave.
thinking put it
Thanks.
in here.
That ratty old thing looks like.
I could swing it at him to knock him out?
I don't see how that.
What am I missing? Maybe, is there something I can't click on? Barrel. Spot.
That ratty old thing looks like it would fall apart.
Wait,
I hate to do this, but it's the only way to stop you from shooting Simon.
wait!
Holy oysters!
Don't worry. I got you. Activating ERP.
It's got sawdust on the floor. Ugh. Hey,
We're in a time loop, Chloe. Every time we go in there, we die.
we don't find Simon?
Well, we do, technically, but
Then what are we waiting for?
no. Hold on a moment. Blasted.
I can't go anywhere else. I
Hello,
can't
barkeep.
seem
Hello
to...
yourself. Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Is that a problem?
I didn't just try
Nope.
putting it on
What'll
the
it be?
ground and leaving
Let's
it.
try this.
That's more like it.
No.
A what?
You know, bug juice.
What juice?
Firewater, bottled courage,
Those seem...
One ball in the pocket.
For Rome's sake, does nobody speak cowboy a whiskey?
Oh, well, why didn't you say? Coming right up.
Let's try. No. The multi-tool can transform into a dozen useful tools.
Okay.
I don't see how that would... That ratty old thing. Perhaps another tack. Perhaps the...
Tried this.
One ball in the pocket, coming up.
Maybe I just throw it at him. Let's see what happens.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Why do you hate Simon Inman so much?
Where did you hear that name?
Answer the question. We have very little time.
Time? Time for what?
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you.
Simon Inman.
Do I know you?
No, but we know you. We're fans. Oh, well, I'm a fan.
Fans. Great. Sorry, I'm retired.
So am I. That's why I...
Quiet.
Oh.
You want to talk?
Huh.
Do it far away from here. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
Clara, don't do it.
My bar, my rules.
You wouldn't dare.
I don't want to shoot him.
Don't kill her, Simon.
Kill her? You really think I'd kill this woman in self-defense?
Yes.
Huh. Well, guess you're right.
Jesus. Lost.
Sorry you had, 'cause I...
Just get it.
Okay, activating emergency.
It's got so... Hey,
Simon Inman is going to kill us if we go in there.
you mean he's inside?
No, but he's on his way.
Great, let's have a drink while we wait.
No, listen.
Just cannot.
Blasted.
Just cannot. I don't see what. There's nothing else to interact with.
Hello, barkeep.
Hello yourself. Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Is that a problem?
Nope. What'll it be?
That's more like it.
I guess.
Set me up with a base burner.
I should only replicate current.
A what?
You know,
Perhaps another tack.
What juice?
fire.
The multi-tool can transfer.
Those seem to be words, but they mean nothing to me.
For Rome's sake, does nobody speak cowboy a whiskey?
Oh, well, why didn't you say? Coming right up.
Like, can I not pile up the sawdust? Like that. There's a million things that I could do if I had full control over the game, but.
That's one of my billiard balls. Please don't steal it. You wouldn't believe how many of those we get through in a month.
People regularly steal billiard balls?
The gangs like to use them as weapons. Stuff one in a sock.
Maybe we give it to
swoosh
her
out,
and she
lights
puts
out,
in her
buddy.
hand and punches
I
them
promise I'll
out.
put it back before I leave.
Thanks.
I see no point in.
Well, I guess we just put it down.
Let's try this. One ball in the... Let's try this.
Or do they have to keep rolling through it?
No.
Collect dust on it?
One ball. Let's try. No. One ball.
Not so.
Yeah, Fia.
Yeah, I need help here.
Any advice on how not to die?
The emergency rewind takes you back maybe 10 to 20 minutes at most. That makes events predictable. What happens in one loop will happen in another. So all you need to do is nudge things a little.
Right, Nozzo.
Standing by.
So do I just put this on the ground and
Let's try. No.
see what happens?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
You are about to die. If you don't keep calm, you will die. And so will we.
Calm down, Fia. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no drinks for you, lady. You've had enough.
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
Oh, I ain't begun to make this difficult.
You wouldn't dare.
Pull the trigger. What are you waiting for?
Come on, Clara. What's the holdup?
Fine. You called my bluff. We both know if I shoot you, I won't outlive the day.
The day? Try the minute.
Jesus. Blasted.
Sorry you had to see that, ladies, because I can't leave any witnesses.
Bang.
Activating ERP. Again.
It's got sawdust on the floor and everything. Ugh. Hey, you okay?
I don't.
Wait. You don't understand. You need to listen to me.
You need to Portland out, Fia. Maybe by having a drink with me. See you inside.
No, wait. Don't go. Blasted.
I'm just trying to think of
Hello,
what we've
barkeep.
discovered so
Hello
far.
yourself. Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Is that a problem?
Nope. What'll it be?
That's more like it. Set me up with a base burner, will ya?
A what?
You know, bug juice.
What juice?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Clara, I know you keep a rifle under the counter.
What's it to you?
You need to leave it alone. Whatever happens next, don't touch it.
A lady's got a right to defend her business.
You don't understand. He's...
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice.
Do we just have to
I'm
keep
here on
trying
business.
different things?
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
Oh, I ain't begun to make this difficult.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, because she said she doesn't. We called her. We figured out that she's bluffing.
She's bluffing, Simon.
Of course she's bluffing.
The hell I am. I'll shoot if you take one more step.
That right?
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Jesus. Blasted.
Sorry you had to see that, ladies.
So we have to put the
'cause
ball.
I can't
Okay,
leave any witnesses.
I get it. So we need to do that.
It's got Hey.
We need to do.
I'm
We have to put the ball down, so he's gonna walk into it and fall over. Okay.
Hello, barkeep.
Hello yourself. Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Is that a problem?
Let's
This
try
is some
again.
classic adventure game puzzle solving.
No, it still won't stay put.
That's more like it. Set me up with a...
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Clara, I know you...
What's it?
You need to...
A lady's got a right...
You don't
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, It's
So we say
you got some
nothing.
beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
Oh, I ain't begun to make this difficult.
You wouldn't dare.
She's bluffing, Simon.
Course she's bluffing.
The hell I am. I'll shoot if you take one more step.
That right?
Oh, because she says one more step. Ah, it goes in the pocket.
And Inman's out for the count. You were an oaf in the ring, and you're an oaf right here.
I think I
and
might be
now.
the oaf in this
Quiet.
case.
Stop winding him up and put that blasted rifle away.
Fine, fine.
There. All threats neutralized. Now can we all please talk like adults?
Hey, you need help, Mr. Inman?
I don't need nobody's help. Get away from me. You have until Wednesday, Clara. No later.
Fine. As long as someone else comes to collect.
Wednesday.
Hey, wait!
Chloe! Blast it. Why do they always run off?
Well, technically, we still haven't died. I will see you on the next one, and I love you all.